FPU changed our lives.
Hear us when we say that.
It did, but I feel so serious. Hello, I'm. Oh, am I? Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi there.
I can't.
You're gonna have to get it together, lady.
Okay. Just say it differently.
Hello, I'm Carson Storms, and this lovely lady to my left is my wife, Breanna.
So shortly after we came to Church on the Rock in 2016, New Year came around and the financial peace class was launched here at the church. So January of 2017, we jumped in, not really knowing anybody here, and felt like it was a good opportunity for relationship and a good opportunity for growth in our lives.
We found out about a lot of money issues that we had when we came to the class. We didn't come to the class to fix money issues. We came to the class, figured out we had money issues, and then fixed them. So another thing with this class, you learn how to communicate better, more gooder, weller in your relationship.
Also as well.
So we never talked about money other than, oh no, we might not have enough to pay these bills, or we're gonna have to slough something off until next pay period. Because if you didn't know, 7 out of 10 households in America are living paycheck to paycheck, and we were one of those for sure. And a lot of that had to do with us never talking about money. Like, it was just, unless it was an emergency or a crisis, we never discussed it.
Yeah, we've just been walking out this crazy journey with God of putting aside this little emergency fund, digging our way out of debt because we didn't want to be slave to the lender anymore. And so it took us 18 months to get out of debt. We paid off $28,000 in 18 months. So after you claw your way out of debt, that's what it felt like. The next step is to save 3 to 6 months for a fully funded emergency fund. And so it took us 6 months to get through that step. And now we're actually on baby step 3B, which is saving for a house, which is really exciting for us. The story here is hope. We didn't realize that we were a slave to the lender. We didn't realize that money was controlling us. We didn't realize that every week we were struggling because it just felt normal. And once we got out of debt, we were like, if the Lord's telling us to give, we can freely give. And before it was, I really wish we could do that, but we can't afford it because we're out of money. I mean, even if we got paid on Friday, we're at church on Sunday and there's a need presented and we wanted to give to that need, but we couldn't because we were out of money already. Because Friday night we had went out to dinner, Saturday night we had went out to dinner, we had gone to do whatever we wanted to do, and it was so normal. And so once you open your eyes and once you wake up and realize that that's not the way that God has for us, that's not the way that God intended for us to live, He has shown us in His Word how to steward His money, how to live, and I think we didn't understand it until our eyes were opened.
Correct.
Our journey so far has been being free from debt, but our journey moving forward is breaking those generational chains that we didn't know that we had in our family, because now now we'll be able to teach our kids to give freely. We'll be able to teach our kids how to properly steward money and how to tithe and why it's necessary in our lives, and they'll be able to teach their kids. Yeah, you have the opportunity to change your family tree, and we didn't realize that was possible. We didn't have hope, and now we do. So,
Yay, hope.
yay!
So,
So,
if you don't think that you can improve your finances or the way you manage money, then
you're wrong.
you're wrong. Oh, goodness.
What would it look like if the church body was debt-free? What would it look like if you could freely give? And so we just challenge you to actually dream, to actually think, what could we do with this extra money that we're paying towards debt if you just became debt-free? If you don't like being debt-free, and if you don't like managing your money properly, you can always go back. Like, you can always get back into debt. So the challenge is get out of debt. See if you like it. Yeah. Hey!
Join us this fall.
Oh. Yes.
You can't afford not to.
Oh, yes. Mic drop.